So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I'll give him credit for trying, but there was no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run and then executed.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Gibson again. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not harbinger of things to come.
What the fuck was
First
that?
pass of the afternoon picked.
Where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game?
That's
or do you
wild.
find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up
I don't know
1st and
anything
10
about these,
at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive.
Move.
Strong. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Strong. He'll get that one complete to Connor. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Strong. He finds his man. Complete. It's Connor. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 34 yards. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now throwing on 1st down here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Got a man, it's Diaby Brown, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. Howell try to pick it up on third. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. Here's Gibson on the read option. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Off play action. It's Howell. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll run with Gibson, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Strong. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. In motion comes the tight end left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a
over the
wild
top
start
doesn't
to
help.
this quarter, as you noted.
Backing them off
and
doesn't
now with
help.
that lead that we're seeing,
Crazy.
can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Looks like your quarterback's going to do just fine this season.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On 2nd and 7, Powell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 67 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Out left to Dotson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And the first play will be a field goal try. Kicking into a headwind here in the 2nd quarter. Sly able to put this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with
What'd
points.
you do in the playoffs last season?
Ended with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1.
How far did you make it in the playoffs
You'll
last
take
season?
punts. You really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Matt is like, he's not good enough to throw the ball away.
Not just getting sacks, but
I swear it does that sometimes, where you should be doing something, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Strong. Trying to lay one up deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They try to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again.
Bro, come on. What?
And they're going to put it down inside the 25.
But today's NFL, you know, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but
that's crazy.
There's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football.
Yeah.
This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
And that throw, amazingly, well over 70 yards in the air, according to
and it was
Gen
against the wind.
Wow.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Yeah. Could have fooled me. It said 70 yards in the air. Could have fooled me.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's good.
It's crazy. I feel I should have had an interception.
That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Strong. And this is caught. Nice. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. 75 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short. Could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
They'll go again with Gibson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Howell now to throw it. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions.
Oh, can I go for it?
Like
4th and 4? Isn't anything under the 4th and 5?
Finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
All right, cool.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Strong. And he'll be hit as he
Madden. I'm going to need something good to go my way.
Confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Incompletions on the first 2 throws. Huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Strong. And a throw there.
If that was accurate, that would have been picked off too.
They had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
At least I didn't give up a touchdown finally. Maybe that's the trick when you don't have 70 yards of field to work with.
Grows to 14 and 24 to 10.
It kind of
so 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives,
it's harder.
Tempo,
it's definitely harder.
Possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game.
Lord.
And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They lose the yardage, and of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Howell, he'll look to throw it. His throw incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They go play action with Howell. And he is not going to get
wow.
away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
3-point.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure
Oh, man, I drafted so many. My whole free agency was offensive line and draft picks. And that's still what they do to me?
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5.
Yeah, not on free kicks. Maybe I'll just run preview.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit
I don't know how to get my players to play deeper. Like, they just keep running by them no matter what I do.
Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now he'll go deep down the middle. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays.
Pressure comes.
I'm blocking 7.
The Eagles get there for the sack.
Like, come on.
It'll be a loss of 10.
That's wild.
And it'll bring up 2nd.
Well, if the goal is to get back into this game, the offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
It's the other team that's getting them.
Man, I don't know.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. Here's Howell. Getting the football to Davis on an out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
They're trying to tell me to take a 65-yard field goal.
It'll
That's the coach's suggestion right
13,
now.
but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, I'm down by 16. I think I got to just keep playing. And you get the ball at half?
Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not.
I need more speed, I guess.
And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On 1st and 10. Strong. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
Oh, come on. He wasn't even open that time.
Watkins.
Oh my God.
100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Eagles are looking good here. The season openers are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return here for Agnew. So
I mean, I don't care. I don't mind losing by whatever. I think they just do that so people don't cry and quit. Like,
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left.
Oh, wow.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by
so
Jamal
what
Adams.
Man, Jamal Adams
are going to take possession of the football. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. First down, Howell to throw. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Ain't no way.
Picked up by Kaiser White.
Ain't no way.
They're going to take possession of the football. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit
know, man.
as the offense takes the field again.
I don't even know what to say anymore.
On first down, Strong. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. And
I can't get that pick?
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Strong. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He finds his man complete. It's Connor. Now Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So
like my team seems to be allergic to even trying to catch the ball.
But 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Say, what'd you say? Oh, yeah. I get juked out a lot for no reason. Like, the X button doesn't work on this game like it used to. Yeah. Same.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Faking the handoff. Howell. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Howell. And this one caught by Max Williams. And
also, verticals works way too well. I haven't played this game in like 2 years. My first time getting back. I swear they just made it easier to beat.
9 seconds to go in this first
it shouldn't be this easy for verticals to beat everything. I mean, and again, I only have 10 points, so I guess not.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 37. Sly able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
That's crazy.
Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot.
Completely burned.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Strong. Looking for Watkins, and it's
it should have been a sack, but...
And he will bring this one back.
I think I actually hit your arm when I drove at you.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it, and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter.
I mean, the thing is, he usually is. You've got 3 touchdowns just going over the top.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Howell throwing for it. It's complete. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Strong. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Philly. 54 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I did. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And tough to win games if you're going.
Oh my God!
They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for
I don't know how you get a pass rush. What do you got to do? There's some setup you got to be doing because my pass rush does not get there like that. I'm desperate, and I got Chase Young and all these dudes, and not coming in like
We'll
that.
see if they can get the score. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, both of mine. I got those too.
2nd down. Howell now. This is caught by Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation.
Well, shit.
Got out to the tight
See, that's
end.
crazy because mine do.
Gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Yeah.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run with Gibson. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
There's a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they'd struggled throughout this one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, Howell. And bringing it in, it's Davis.
Wow, I can't believe he caught him.
He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Gibson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Gibson again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Howell on the QB sneak. And that one going nowhere from the start. As he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
3rd and short, and they thought they could just sneak and pick up the necessary yardage for a first down. But the defense, they said no.
So taking a risk here early in the new year, they're going to go for it. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And this Eagle defense stands.
Was that a manual adjustment?
The goal line.
I said, was that a manual adjustment? You put him in the flat, or was he it was everybody blitz though.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And does that just sum up football?
Come on, give me the safety.
The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. Now they're leading with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got in the end zone.
And you see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 3rd and 2, Strong.
You had a bunch of pressure in your face.
But a fan should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out.
Yeah, that was just my D-line forcing them to.
Probably near midfield or better.
The Eagles send out their punter now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Damn, it was 80-yard punt. Jesus.
Agnew now to return.
Yeah.
That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Oh shit, I'm down 15. I thought I was down 14.
And ready to roll. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about
I did on that last possession. I knew right as I snapped it, I was like, I never turned it off. I knew it was going to happen right there.
Throwing here, Howell. It's complete to Williams. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Shit.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Second down, Howell back to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll
my line is so fucking trash.
What we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Howell.
I'm sitting in the pocket.
Too much this time. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm bad. He's telling me to go for it. Oh, boy. Really? These are the suggestions? Madden wants me to lose. The fuck? Talking about Hail Mary. Throw Hail Mary. The fuck?
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Oh, it lagged. It made me muff it. Are you fucking kidding?
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will
That's
have
wild.
Starting field position here as they take
That's wild.
over. Throwing on first down. Strong. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown.
Even
Eagles.
Goddard outran my defense.
A great effort there.
There's no...
40 yards. And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Yo, is my secondary ass or am I just missing an adjustment that I should be doing? Because I get the 99 speed guy beating me, but Goddard, isn't he like what, 88 speed, some shit?
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Oh man, all right. Oh, yeah, I saw it, too. I don't know how we got a step is what I'm saying. That's all right.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive.
I can't even put my players in motion.
At home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Off play action. It's Howell. This will be incomplete.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Still blocking 7. I don't know.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Sure have. I'm running out of options out here. I don't have time to throw.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Howell, another throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the
What the
football.
I kept my running back in the block. Oh, okay.
Lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Hey, come on, you got to tell me how you get your pass rush up like this. What is it? I'm blocking 7.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. The play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Strong. He finds his man complete. That's
what in the?
And they'll have it in
they both just missed like that?
He crosses over out of bounds. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there and stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Nowhere to turn this time. And
you tried to lob pass it.
Back at the 29. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to throw. Strong. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Fucking wild.
Hassan Reddick, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards.
What?
This defense, they just continue to feast.
Madden.
5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a
I can't snap the ball.
places as well. Sometimes
oh my God, it's not letting me snap the ball.
Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts.
Bro.
It's been a variety.
Oh my God.
No way of blocking them.
Thank you.
The shotgun. Under pressure, they got him again.
Okay.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things
I had 2 O-linemen not touch anybody.
I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Al now to throw it. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. Williams,
you got to fight, man.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my God. I hate when the game even says the pass should have been intercepted. Like, I know. That's why I fucking called the play, bro.
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Back to the air on second down. Strong. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught inside
that's so...
5. Touchdown. Chris Watkins with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
That's weak.
And the Eagles up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Damn, I didn't get any tackle. I need a tackle for loss with my middle linebacker, too. I guess I might as well throw it up so I can be on defense one more time.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming games.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go play action. Howell. Now a desperation.
What in the fuck was that throw? Oh my God.
For the 4th time today.
Hey, you gotta let me tackle you so I can get a little tackle for a loss.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Farmer. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to throw. Strong. And my goodness, another interception. And the Commanders force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10.
They also have 50 points.
Charles, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And this one too
That's
low.
fine. I probably threw an interception anyway.
CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Okay, motion.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Second down throw for Howell. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, shit.
He's got a man complete.
What the?
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
What the fuck is? Yo, this game's funky as hell sometimes.
Here, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
All right, we hit the end zone right here.
Throwing again on second down. Howell.
Oh my goodness.
But it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Gotta get me in zone here. Shit, I'm running out of plays.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as
he was out of the back of the end zone. I don't know where the fuck he was going.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him? And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I'll give you another shot.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On 1st and 10, Strong. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Good game, man.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Eagles, hey, you get a win, you get it on the